So Matt, what was your reason for creating this action guide?
I found that when I went through my own divorce several years ago, I found that there were really no good resources out there to help men through a divorce. I found that you could read 10, 20 books and still not get all the answers that you needed to. I myself personally spent countless hours reading books and pouring through information, looking all over the internet, and I still didn't find all the answers. It was really when I started interviewing other men who had gone through divorce, having off-the-record conversations with judges and attorneys and people actually in the divorce industry. Only then did I find the information that I really needed to, and that's what I'm passing on in this action guide, so that other men don't have to go out there and reinvent the wheel or rely on the legal system or rely on attorneys for the advice that cost me, frankly, thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours to accumulate.
What a great resource. So Matt, here's the question. Why should men listen to you?
Well, because I've been through the process myself, and I've spent countless hours going through and really examining how the whole divorce system and the divorce industry works. Also, I give common sense answers, not legal mumbo jumbo, but I give common sense advice that anybody can use. For example, when paying child support, to not just, if you're ordered to pay $800 a month in child support, why not have a portion of that set aside? Actually, in the divorce decree, have a portion of that, $200, for example, set aside for the children's college tuition fund. That way your ex-wife can't blow it. That's money that's actually saved for the kids. Another thing, often states will require men who are paying alimony or child support to carry life insurance for that monthly amount. What a lot of men don't realize is that you're already covered by Social Security. So by paying Social Security, if you look at your annual statement, which typically everybody gets, that will tell you your amount that will be paid to any survivors, and often it exceeds the amount that you're paying in child support or alimony. Another hot tip is if you're concerned that your wife is going to go out and hire the best attorney in town. Yep. Great way to prevent that is to just go out and set up a free initial consultation with the top 5 attorneys in your area. Once you meet with them, your wife can't. So they won't even take her phone calls. And now, you may not have any intent of hiring that attorney, but once you speak to them, they're forbidden from representing or even discussing matters with your wife. So these are some great, easy tips that anybody can do that don't require a law degree or a lot of complexity.
So Matt, are there any other typical mistakes men make?
One of the most common mistakes is taxes. A lot of men, when they get so wrapped up in their divorce, they don't think about the tax implications. For example, alimony is tax deductible. Child support is not. A lot of times men don't think through who gets to deduct the children. Mortgage interest in dividing the house. If you make it part of your settlement that you're going to pay a portion of the mortgage for the house that your ex-wife and children are living in, you can deduct that. There are things that you can do, and a good CPA can help you through that. There are many things in my action guide that I explain that will save men thousands, not just once, but thousands each year if you structure your divorce properly for tax reasons.
That's really interesting. Anything else?
Yeah, I've been doing this for years, and one of the most common emails I get from men out there are the guys who buy it too late. They're already through their divorce, and they say, wow, I wish I had seen this sooner. Because this saved me hundreds now, but if I had seen this earlier in the process, I could have saved thousands. And frankly, that's a real tragedy when that happens. I really feel sorry for these people, because what that means is they've already wasted, and I say that wasted, thousands of dollars in the legal process unnecessarily. If they had taken my advice and applied my advice earlier, they could have saved thousands.
Matt, one final question. What are the best things a man can do?
During the divorce, what you really want to do is just move through things very quickly. Again, one of the more common mistakes is that people drag things out. Women do this, men do this. And really, the attorneys love to see that, because the more a divorce drags on, the more money those in the divorce industry make. So you really want to avoid that, just the opposite, and try to get through your divorce as quickly as possible so that you can get on with the rest of your life. Another fairly common mistake men make, and another thing that you can do to avoid this, is just bypass the entire legal system. Again, getting back to my TV divorce, a lot of guys think you've seen the TV shows and you think you have to go hire a hotshot lawyer, put down a $5,000 retainer, spend weeks and weeks in court exchanging documents and letters. All unnecessary. The best thing you can do is approach it like a business deal. You want to get through the negotiation as quickly as possible. The faster you get through that, the less money it's going to cost, the less mental anguish you're going to have to suffer, and the sooner you can get on with your life.
Matt, great advice. I really appreciate you taking the time today. Thanks much.
Thank you.